Hello, everybody. My name is Sumi, and this is her Invisible Prowess. Thank you so much for tuning in today's collective tarot reading. I'm just gonna free float the reading for today and see what's coming through. I'm gonna start with Ethereal Visions Tarot. Let's see here. We have the Emperor here, and we have the Sun. Wow. So, this is definitely about somebody that used to be in your life but not anymore. You're not actively in contact with this person, and I'm definitely getting the sense that they are deeply regretful of their past actions or lack of actions, I should say. The lack of communication, lack of actions, the lack of transparency that could have saved the connection, the dynamic, right? But this person, okay, is coming back around. And once they do, you have the Sun, okay, which is a stark contrast because right now you're both hurting from this equally, if not one more than the other. But this person is feeling blocked, okay? They have a lot of subconscious blockages. This is definitely coming from their past pain. Could be a past relationship, could be childhood trauma, but they carry a lot of emotional baggage, okay, that's literally blocking them from coming forward when you first met each other. And at first, you definitely had something, right? You were expecting to hear from this person, you were expecting for things to move forward, and you just never heard back, and you felt ghosted, right? But this person, I have the Knight of Pentacles here. Once they do make this return, once they deliver this apology to you, and believe me, they know they screwed things up. They want to offer something that has stability. Pentacles is specifically about longevity here, about security, locking things in, moving things forward. It is painfully asking a lot of patience from your side. But they want to come forward to you, okay? Wow. And yeah, we have 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. Okay, you are someone that, you know they're definitely coming to a clear realization here. They will never meet another person like you, okay? You're very nourishing. Something about you feels so abundant. You're so warm, okay? You're not someone who's forgettable. They may not say it to your face, but they deeply miss you, okay? And they badly wish things were different. Okay, so we have 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. So 10 of Wands is about releasing this baggage, releasing the burdens, and leaving behind old stagnant cycles, okay? It's almost like signaling this rebirth for this person, this pain, this heartache, this pain of loss. They're being taught very valuable lessons, okay? That running away from this connection is deeply regretful for them, and they actually do in fact deeply fear losing you forever, okay? We have the Magician here. They are manifesting you. This person might even be dreaming of you. They definitely, I can see them wanting to distract themselves from work, intentionally bearing so much workload onto their desk, trying to forget about you, trying to move on, trying to find peace in all of this. But they can't. They keep reminiscing about you, thinking about you, maybe even stay up at night just thinking about you, reliving some past memories you've shared with each other, imagining conversations, if they could just come forward with you and be straightforward with you, get in the same page, get into some sort of alignment here. They're envisioning the words they would say to you if they could at this time, and they can, but they're feeling blocked. Okay, we have Eight of Swords here. They're um, deeply burdened by their past experiences. Okay, that's literally blocking them from moving forward, from coming forward altogether. But yeah, I saw, where did it go? Yeah, but this person, even though nothing, there's no physical evidence that things are moving forward, they're holding on to you, okay? And not physically, but more so mentally. But they're definitely planning on coming around and offering this Ace of Cups with you. And this is for you, the Queen of Cups, okay? They are planning this, they're strategizing this. They definitely, ooh, we have Wheel of Fortune as well. Then this Four of Cups energy. They're definitely reevaluating the things that have gone wrong, and um, not owning up, not taking accountability, not taking responsibility, not being honest with you. Seven of Swords is definitely someone who doesn't like to reveal their hand, and they definitely understand moving forward if they want to move forward, okay, and actualize this vision in their mind that they want this future with you in it. They need to leave their old patterns behind, their old habits, old toxic habits of being dishonest, being almost deceptive, borderline manipulative. They may have been playing even some mind games with you, but they will come forward with this Knight of Cups. And wow, we have the World also, and Four of Wands. So this person is the one, okay? We have the Marriage card here. We have Wheel of Fortune. We have the World. This is your soulmate. There's no doubt about it. We have Eight of Pentacles. This person is going through a very transformative personal rebirth with Death card here, okay? Wow. And once they do come around here, there will be much more collaboration, there will be much more compromise, there will be adjustments that would need to be made, that will be made, okay? They definitely realize the power and the strength of this connection, okay? They will actually, it's the same factor, which is the reason why they initially ran away. They definitely fear getting hurt again, to the point of adding on to their past pain, past trauma. But they definitely need to make the conscious decision to surrender to this love, okay? And it's so intense. This is a very high level soulmate, okay? We have Temperance here, we have the Empress and the Hierophant, and Eight of Wands. So something about this feels very, very divinely guided. You guys met each other for a very, very big reason. You're the Emperor and the Empress. You're very like-minded. You're very you greatly balance each other. You complement each other. You're each other's yin and yang, and through each other you learn so much from each other without even having to interact with each other, okay? And we have the Hierophant here, which is the sacred wisdom, the downloads, the nudges, the intuitive downloads and hits, okay? You're both being intuitively guided here. Wow. And we have Eight of Wands, okay, Ten of Cups, Judgment card, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Wow. Yeah, so what's in the cards for you is definitely, don't be surprised that once this person shows back up into your life, that things will kind of pick up the pace with Eight of Wands here. Despite the bleak current circumstances there's right now, there will be victory about this. You guys will literally be like couple goals. Okay. This is the family life that everybody kind of wants and envies even. And judgment, right? So you're both being reborn, okay? Even though despite the distance, despite the time that's been had in this separation, you're walking with each other side by side. You have psychic connection, very strong psychic connection. You may be appearing in each other's dreams, visions, things like that. But yeah, now we have Ace of Pentacles here, confirming a second time that there is longevity here, that there is something substantial here despite the current circumstances. And Seven of Wands here is like giving me the vibes that you may have completely given up on this person, that you're in self-defense mode. Okay, basically when they do come around, they definitely realize that you will be more defensive of your own energy, you'll be more protective of your energy, you'll be more guarded of your energy, and they definitely intend to break down these walls and rebuild that trust, rebuild that foundation with you. Okay, and they definitely know, okay, that they need to do a lot of proving. Okay, they need to redeem themselves. Okay, because you're the Queen of Wands. Okay, you're low-key a badass, okay, in your life right now. You are on this path, okay? You're following your heart's intuition. You're entering a very significant chapter in your life where karmic justice will be restored. And this person is part of your path. Your paths are meant to intersect again sometime in the future, and further solidifying this permanent renewing chapter in your lives. And there will be much more balance going to be restored here, and not even in the connection but also in each other's lives. And we have King of Cups. Okay, I feel like all the roads are leading to this connection. And we have the Artist here. So thinking back again between the Emperor and the Empress, maybe you're both entrepreneurial minded. You have an empire behind you, whether that be an online empire, online audience, online community, online business maybe, and you're each other's perfect match. Okay, let's see what else with Monology here. We have bring love into the situation, expect powerful change, and surrender to the divine. So yeah, a new start is coming. It's so hard to give up control because we may think, the ego may think like, oh, this is how our things gonna go in my own timeline, at my own convenience. But part of your rebirth here is definitely giving up that control and just letting things, allowing things to play out the way that they're supposed to, the way it's supposed to be divinely orchestrated. Okay, you need to give up control. Okay, especially if you're feminine, if you always want to be leading the way, taking things initiative, you're definitely being taught a lesson here to give up control, literally surrender to the divine. So that will be all of your messages for today. If you like this reading, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what part of the message resonates with you the most. Follow all my social media platforms, all of which will be linked down below, and I do private one-on-one readings. And that would be all for now. Have a good one. Bye.